Close your eyes for just a moment. Can you hear it? That eerie, deliberate silence. For months now, there's been a quiet tension building beneath the surface of the photography world. At first, it was a whisper, a soft murmur of speculation. Then the whispers turned into buzzing forums, swirling leaks, and speculative headlines. And through it all, Hasselblad has remained utterly, almost hauntingly, silent. No announcements. No teasers. Not a single hint from the brand itself. Just anticipation, growing thicker by the day. But what if this silence isn't the result of hesitation or delays? What if it's strategy, brilliant, focused, and surgical? In a camera industry obsessed with rapid iteration and noisy hype cycles, Hasselblad's silence feels radical. And perhaps that's the point. Maybe every single day without an announcement is a deliberate step toward perfection. Because in a world where companies rush to launch before they're ready, Hasselblad's restraint might be its loudest statement yet. This brings us to what could be the brand's most important release in years: the rumored Hasselblad X3D 150C. This is our third deep dive into what this mysterious camera might become, and for good reason. The X3D 150C doesn't just represent a hardware upgrade. If the rumors are accurate, it signals a redefinition of medium format in the mirrorless era. Something far more intentional is taking shape beneath the surface. Let's begin with the foundation of any Hasselblad product: image quality. According to persistent leaks, the Hasselblad X3D 150C will feature a jaw-dropping 150 megapixel sensor. That's not just a spec, it's a manifesto. At this level of resolution, you could crop an image down to just 25% of its original frame and still retain over 37 megapixels, more than most professional full-frame cameras can produce at full resolution. This opens up massive creative freedom for commercial photographers, fashion shoots, fine art reproduction, and anyone who demands absolute pixel-level perfection. But resolution alone is meaningless without the dynamic range to support it. And here's where things get even more interesting. The X3D 150C is rumored to push boundaries with 16 stops of dynamic range and an ISO range that starts at a base of 64 and stretches up to 12,800. This promises stunning latitude, deep shadows, bright highlights, and everything in between, all captured in exquisite detail in a single exposure. This kind of range mimics the human eye more closely than ever, providing photographers with images that feel almost lifelike in tonal depth and range. Historically, Hasselblad has been somewhat behind the curve when it comes to autofocus technology, often prioritizing image quality over speed or subject tracking. But the X3D 150C seems poised to break that mold. If the leaks are to be believed, we'll be looking at a massive leap. 425 phase detect autofocus points, paired with AI-enhanced subject tracking. This marks not just an evolution, but a revolution for the brand, a direct response to the needs of modern professionals who shoot fast-paced subjects, whether in fashion, portraiture, or editorial work. And powering all of this is the rumored HNCS 3.0 image engine, delivering true 16-bit color output, yet another cornerstone of Hasselblad's identity. This isn't just about accurate colors. It's about tonal nuance, subtle gradations, and a richness that mimics analog film. Hasselblad's color science is often referred to as among the best in the world, and the X3D 150C looks set to uphold that legacy with an engine designed to get even closer to human perception. In a market where every new camera boasts higher and higher video specs, 8K, raw frame rate wars, the Hasselblad X3D 150C dares to go in the opposite direction. According to reports, this camera won't shoot video at all. Not even basic 1080p. While that may sound like a limitation to many, Hasselblad sees it as a return to purity. A bold, unapologetic choice that focuses solely on still image capture, no compromises, no distractions. It's a statement. This camera is for photography, not videography. For professionals who specialize in stills and want the absolute best, this is actually refreshing. No bloated firmware trying to do everything. Just a lean, purpose-built imaging tool designed for the highest level of photographic performance. To understand what the X3D 150C means for Hasselblad, we need to look at its predecessor, the X2D 100C. That camera was already a milestone, delivering a 100MP sensor, in-body image stabilization IBIS, and a built-in 1TB SSD. It was compact by medium format standards, beautifully crafted, and offered one of the most refined stills shooting experiences in the market. But the X3D 150C looks set to go beyond just iteration. It seems poised to redefine the medium format mirrorless category altogether. The jump from 100 to 150 megapixels is an obvious leap, but it's not the only one. Rumors suggest Hasselblad is doing away with internal storage in favor of dual SIF Express Type B card slots. This is a nod to professional workflows, allowing users more flexibility, faster transfer speeds, and redundancy. Additionally, the connectivity suite has reportedly been revamped, bringing in Wi-Fi 6, Bluetooth 5.2, and USB-C 4.0. These upgrades directly address common criticisms of previous Hasselblad models and acknowledge the modern photographer's need for faster, smarter delivery options. Zooming out, it's impossible to ignore the competition. Fujifilm's GFX 100S2 has become the go-to choice for photographers seeking affordable medium format with strong hybrid capabilities. Fujifilm has made medium format more accessible, offering excellent stills and surprisingly capable video features. Meanwhile, Leica's SL3, though full-frame, pushes premium design with robust computational tools and excellent video chops, representing another vision of the luxury photographic experience. But where these competitors chase versatility, Hasselblad is leaning into purity. The X3D 150C isn't trying to be everything to everyone. It's for the professional who wants the highest possible image quality from a dedicated stills camera. No video distractions. No multi-purpose bloat. Just pure, focused photography. Timing may be the most calculated part of Hasselblad's strategy. If the reports are accurate, the X3D 150C will launch in mid-2025, and when it does, it could shift the conversation around what high-end mirrorless systems are supposed to be. In an era where cameras are packed with features for TikTok creators and YouTubers, Hasselblad's move feels almost defiant. Their silence builds tension. It creates breathing room. It lets expectations rise, and when they do speak, every word lands with weight. And then there's the price. The X3D 150C is rumored to retail between $10,000 and $12,000 US. This is not a mass-market camera. It's not meant to be. This is a flagship, aspirational product. It's for the working professional, the high-end studio shooter, the fine art printmaker, and the collector. It's for those who care more about the image than about frame rates or social media tools. In a world obsessed with doing everything at once, Hasselblad is doubling down on doing one thing better than anyone else. At its core, the Hasselblad X3D 150C represents more than a new camera. It represents a philosophy. A belief that photography is, first and foremost, about crafting the perfect still image. Not video. Not live streaming. Not augmented reality filters. Just pure, timeless, high-resolution photography. The stakes are high. The silence is deliberate. And the message is clear. When Hasselblad X3D 150C finally arrives, it won't just be a product launch, it will be a statement. A challenge to the industry. A return to form. And perhaps a reminder that in the endless noise of modern tech, stillness and stills can be the most powerful force of all. Would you give up video if it meant capturing images this rich, this detailed, this uncompromised? Could the Hasselblad X3D 150C be the medium format camera that resets the conversation? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. And if you found this deep dive helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, because the future of medium format is just getting started.